Hello twin flames, and welcome to this powerful twin flame reading for Tuesday. And this is a powerful day, things are moving forward. The masculine's very clearly saying today that they are intending to reach out. They may even be writing a message right now that may come through to you very soon. So be ready for anything. The energy is power. So I'm going to bring in the structure deck to bring in a question. So thank you, angels. What's the question we need to be asking today? What do we need to be focusing on today? So we've got two cards. So the first card we've got is, what is happening to the divine masculine during separation? So if you're in separation right now, or you're not communicating, or they're being a bit distant, what's happening to them? What's going on? And what's the energy around twin flames in separation? So what I'm feeling is this is a reading about either no contact, or you're not sure what they're feeling. There's some form of separation right now. And separation can either be no contact at all, or if you're waiting for a message, because it can feel like a separation. But I feel this will probably resonate more with people who aren't yet in contact. So what's happening during separation? And even if you are in contact right now, this reading may resonate with you in some way, because it helps you to understand what's happening to the masculine during this separation. Well, first of all, they learn during the separation that you are one. They learn that because they can't forget you, they can't move on from you, they just have you on their mind 24/7. They try and distract themselves with other things like work or even a karmic relationship, but they still remember you and think of you and come back to you, because all paths lead home. They also have to go within to work things out. They look at their life in relation to you, and they know what they have to do. So really, they are triggered by you into changing all the things that hold them back from you. So they look at their life and they think, wow, this isn't serving me. I don't belong here. This isn't working for me. So during the separation, they come to terms with the things they need to change and the things they need to do. So we're going to use the Animal Tarot today by Radleigh Valentine. So what's happening to the divine masculine during separation? And it's very clear from the cards that we pulled earlier today and the messages coming through in the masculine reading. During the separation, they intend to reach out. They learn to take control, because in the separation, the feminine learns to take that step back. So you allow them to take the step forward. So in the separation, what's happening to the masculine is they gain strength and power to be able to reach out. And right now, I feel that's what they're doing. They're writing out a message that they don't want to just keep in a draft message folder in their phone. They want to send it to you. They want to send that message to you. So what's happening to the masculine during separation? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Thank you, angels. What's happening to the masculine during separation? They're giving me a block in the throat, so I'm picking up on the separation, okay? And I feel all these cards need to come out. So, and these are all tarot cards, but they're really nice tarot cards. Okay, so if you're a little bit afraid of tarot, or you're not sure, what the energy is, then this is a great way of connecting with tarot, because they lighten the energy, because these are connected with animal guides and angels and ascended masters. So what's happening to the divine masculine during separation, and what's the energy around the twins in separation? So we've got renewal. Look at this. So around separation right now, there's a renewal phase. That means separation won't last. It's moving forward. Things are changing. And the raccoon is a symbol of that renewal. It says it's time to get clarity about your life purpose and make changes so you're on the path most divinely suited to you. Now, this is also really powerful, because from the divine feminine's perspective, when you are, I'm just going to turn these over so I'm not distracted by the cards there. When you are in separation, you focus on mission and service, so you don't get distracted by the outside events. So you learn how to go within. So as a feminine, you learn how to access your power from self and source. That means you realise that you don't need your twin to be happy and successful and satisfied. It comes from within you. It comes from the connection of becoming your best friend and realising that you and your twin are one. So during separation, you have the opportunity to move into inner union. And you also build that rapport with heaven. So you learn to ask them for help, to trust them, to ask them for guidance, and you allow their help in. So it also renews you with your spiritual side, the aspects of you that you may have forgotten about or may have been dormant. So all the things that are dormant in you start coming up for healing and recognition and service. So forgive what has been done. Okay, so forgive without judgment. So forgiveness. So we also learn in the separation to forgive, to release, to heal, to be at peace with things, and to be fearless about embracing what's to come. So really separation creates fearlessness. It creates courage, power, because we learn how to handle what's going on. So there's a renewal. And there's also a lot of reflection taking place at this time, a lot of healing. So the masculine is going through a renewal during the separation, and so is the feminine. But I feel this is more about how the separation is reflecting on or impacting on the masculine to impact change. We've got 6 of Winter, rescue cat. So in the separation, the feminine learns how to rescue the self instead of constantly trying to rescue the twin. Because have you noticed that? We try and give our masculine all the solutions and all the answers and all the resources and all the money and all the time, when we need to be giving that to ourselves and understanding that the masculine is, a resourceful person and an intelligent being and a spiritual being. So really has the power to rescue himself. And really the separation brings the light in, the light at the end of the tunnel. We begin to see a way out of the struggle. So the challenging times are coming to an end, and you can now breathe a sigh of relief, let the past go and embrace the happier times ahead. So we learn through the separation to focus on the joy, the positivity, to have faith and patience. So what's happening to the masculine right now during the separation is he can see a light at the end of the tunnel. He can see a way out. He's beginning to rescue himself, and he's breathing a sigh of relief because separation is coming to an end through this renewal. And, I'm really seeing this as 20 as in 2020. That was the year of awakening when big things occurred. And between now and June, the separations are coming to an end. We've got the 9 of Winter. So he learns how to stand tall. Got the sea lion. It says fear, worries, and, anything that's dragging you down, your fears and worries aren't real. So in separation, we realise that we overthink, we procrastinate, we blow things out of proportion. We listen to the ego that edges all the goodness out and brings in fear. So the fears aren't real, the worries aren't real, they are really, they give me the word fooled. It's like we get fooled by our mind because we get fooled by focusing on the negative, which gives power to that which you're afraid of. So stop worrying, let go of fear, and everything will be okay. So in the separation, we realise that there's nothing to fear because the love is real. It's not going anywhere. It's just a slight delay or pause in action, and everything is working out for the highest good of all. So right now, the masculine separation is starting to take control, to stop the worrying and the procrastinating, all the fear, and knowing that everything will be okay. So I feel he's going to let you know in some way, feminines, that everything is okay. And the High Priestess. So we learn in the separation to trust our gut and to listen to our heart and trust our psychic self, the High Priestess. And this powerful birdie, this owl, is bringing a message to you. So I'm actually seeing this as separation creates the way for reunion, but it also allows the masculine to work out what to say. It says this is a time, so when there's separation, it's a time to pause and reflect and not to take action. It's a time to trust in your spiritual gifts, as nothing is hidden from your divine intuition. So this is what happens during separation. During separation, there's a pause in action, a time to reflect, to rejuvenate, to get your energy back, because a lot of the time before separation, you've been overgiving. I'm talking about the feminines, especially overgiving. So the time of separation allows you to give back to yourself. So you rejuvenate yourself and feel good. And the masculines learn how to give back to themselves, to put their own self first instead of putting everybody before themselves. So we can't hide from our own intuition. So we learn to go through the dark times, the dark night of the soul, so we can gain clarity. So the owl lives in the nighttime hours and is able to see very clearly, and also sees from all points of view. So in separation, we're also able to view it in a higher way from all points of view. So we have compassion and empathy and understanding. And the Queen of Spring. So the masculine realizes during separation that the feminine is the one. During separation, the masculine is affected by the feminine's light, beauty, power, talent, brilliance, independence, charm. The masculine realizes where his bread is truly buttered and what he truly wants. And the Persian cat is the power. You underestimate, it says, don't underestimate your ability. But in separation, you may underestimate the masculine's power. And the saying, don't underestimate yourself. You might think, oh, they're not capable of doing that, or what if they forget about me, and all these things, and that's just not true. So don't underestimate your ability to manifest your dreams. So during separation, you realize you have the power to manifest your dreams. You have to learn to trust your twin. That's what they teach you. You may have several priorities that you are thinking about vying for your attention, but you can do it. So the masculines also learn to focus on priorities during separation and to make the divine feminine that priority, because they get very afraid they're going to lose you. So I feel what's affecting the masculine right now, what's happening to the masculine right now is he's learning how to put you first, divine feminine, and he's learning to understand what that means. And the Queen of Winter, he also is very empowered by you because you are self-sufficient, brilliant, funny and experienced. So he also comes to terms with the differences between you. If there's an age gap or there's something else that seems to be holding him back. And the Leopard is about life experiences. It says, your life experiences, the things you go through in the separation, have prepared you for this moment of truth. So the separation prepares them to speak their truth. It's time to declutter your home. So during separation, we may declutter, have a clear up, get ready. We may clear away situations that aren't working anymore and disengage from people who create more drama than happiness. So this is what happens in separation. We learn how to release ourselves from karmic binds and move on from things that don't serve us and just be at peace with where we are, to bring in the relationship, the two of summer, the lovebirds. You're falling in love or experiencing a deepening of emotion in your current relationship. So during separation, the deepness of the connection gets stronger. It gets more powerful. That's the purpose of it. So I feel that this reading is about what's the purpose of union. It's so you build that connection and it gets deeper and stronger in a spiritual way. Your 5D bond deepens. So you realise it's not just all about the physical love. You learn how to communicate through dreams and songs and signs and synchronicities and telepathy. Marriage or romantic partnerships in distress can be saved. Don't give up. So what I'm feeling with this is, this is not the end. Separation is not over. If you feel it's in distress, if you feel it's over or it's coming to an end, it can be saved. Don't give up. So you learn in separation to not give up, and that things that will be saved will be saved. And I'm not talking about karmic marriages or karmic relationships. I'm talking about you and your twin. And the 10 of Spring, loyalty. So you also realise in separation that you are loyal to each other. And the masculine realises this so much. So St. Bernard dog, you're working far too hard and the stress will soon become too much. So we learn how to release stress in separation. The separation occurs so we can give back to ourselves. We can reach out to for help from heaven. Reach out for help from others and take some time to play and enjoy life. So we also learn to enjoy the moment and dance in the rain and make lemonade with the lemons and do all the things that make you feel good. And that brings back the playfulness. So we've got the dolphin energy here connected with playfulness. passionate, charismatic, confident, restless. An opportunity arises that needs your attention right away. So separation creates the way to move back into reunion. And they give me fear, to release fear. Moving quickly is important. So you're being reminded that everything is in divine timing. And in separation, the masculine gets a sense of urgency to get this done. Yet there's nothing you can't handle if you follow your inner guidance. So this is a message that says to you, you can handle separation because you have your intuition and your inner guidance and your connect with heaven. So what's happening to the masculine during separation is he's learning how to bring more playful energy into his life. He's learning what makes him happy. He's learning that you are the one. He's learning that you are loyal and he wants to be loyal to you. And he's working out what to release and what to let go of. He's realising this connection is unlike anything else and where his heart and soul truly belongs and how he can make that happen and that you're the one he's always thinking of. He learns how to connect with you in telepathy and other ways and to trust his gut. He becomes independent and strong to find a way out of his situation to renew his life. And the energy around twins and separation is renewal right now. Things are coming to an end to bring you back together. So I really feel this is a big sign of separation ending to bring in the start of something new. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.